We're live here on a Monday evening. Just chilling, eating a little bit, relaxing. It's fixing to get cold tonight, guys, so we're just here chilling with everybody. Maybe some little rice and beans, and sour cream. How's everybody tonight? Let's see if everybody comes in. Just waiting for some people to come on in first. Don't scream now. I'm live. You already got it? Put some ketchup on it. Can you put some ketchup on it for me? Put some ketchup on it for me. Okay. Yeah, put it right to All right, got somebody showing up. Get it first.
I put security in.
Oh, you better not put nothing bad in there. What'd you put in there?
Frying tastes better.
All right, what'd you put in there?
Some sweet.
Oh, don't, honey.
Yeah.
What's up, peeps? See somebody in here live? I will talk to them. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door, man. Go live. All right, just waiting for some people to come on in. Son made me some eggs, so let's see how they taste here in a minute. Come on, people. Come on in. Some to the chat, please. Look at my Dollar General cup. Well, hello there, FaZe Jabber, if I'm saying it right. All right, guys, please do not spam. All right, guys, no spamming. I don't put up with spamming. You say it one time, you don't say it 20 times. All right. There we are. We got some people in here. Yeah, if they keep on, I told them we'll take them out. There's the Gapster. What's going on? Yeah. Well, yeah, I did and I didn't. I know. I got an interruption in the middle of my stream saying that I was doing some copyright material. I think it was that I played that Coming to America too long. I played like 3 minutes, and then I played the Jay and Silent Bob 2 minutes. So they sort of said I copyright a little too much. Let me get glasses. I can't see what's going on. I can see a lot of people popping in. That took 18 people here. What's going on, peeps? All right, how we doing? Let me get in here. I can see who's in here. I'm trying to eat at the same time. I'm doing good, man. Jax, what's going on? Matthew, I can't pronounce it. I'm doing good. It's a long name. Faye, what's going on? FaZe Jabber. Jax, what's going on? Guys are just chilling here on a Monday night. I don't know how everybody is in y'all's neck of the woods. I know we're not cold. We're in the 50s. We ain't getting no rain. My hair's a mess. I'm sorry. I know everybody else around the country is snowed down and blizzard. But we're supposed to get cold here tomorrow here in Florida. So we're going to get down into the... I know some people say it ain't cold, but we're supposed to get down to like 35 or 32, close to freezing. But guys, this is Florida, man. Even down my family down in Miami is supposed to get down to the 30s. That's cold. But the thing is, the next few days, 20 and 30s, and it goes to the 40s for 2 days. And starting Saturday all the way into Monday, we're supposed to be getting in the 20s. That is really cold. So, not looking forward. I'm not looking forward to that. I'm not a big fan of freezing weather. I like cool weather, but I don't like freezing weather. Say about 65 degrees, maybe to 55. I can maybe for a day or two, but I know 20 degrees weather. They're gonna have lizards falling everywhere, and plus, it kills the trees, plants, be dead. It just makes a mess. So what's going on in everybody's neck of the woods? Y'all getting a little cold? A little cool weather? Everybody popped in real quick, and then they what's going on? Everybody started popping. I see Juan in there. Swan, what's up, bro? Weather sissy. Nah, I just don't like it, dude. I'm living in Florida for a reason. I don't like cold weather. I don't like it. I can handle like 50 degrees, but it's gonna be 12 degrees with a wind chill. See that to me, that's just bullshit. I don't know, 12 degrees with a wind chill with 8 tomorrow, and so I'm not excited. Now I would not be excited at all. See, my wife's like, oh, we can get inside with a heater. I don't want to be no damn heater. I don't like a heater. See, that's that's the thing. I like to be cool at night sleeping, but I don't want to be freaking feel like where my feet's freezing and feel like ice cubes off my toes. I don't like that either. I do not like that either. So I want good 55, 60 degrees. That's good. I don't want 100-degree weather either, man, because during the summer we get that hot ass 100-degree weather and you're sweating all the time. I don't like that either, but man, just stay around between 70 and 55 degrees. That's like perfect weather. No higher, no lower than that. And you feel good and all that. Yeah, I'll go back until last night. Yeah, Gap, I just got a bunch of copyright. So I can't, only thing is I can't monetize that stream. Which, the only reason to make whatever, sorry. It's just sorry guys. Only reason I really monetize it, if you're like Doomcock or something, you got freaking 20,000 people in your stream going like crazy. I mean, we probably had 30 or 40. Probably it was a good stream, but it wasn't like a massive stream. So I mean, you gotta have at least 1,000 viewers to even think about getting monetized. So don't have. What is this? Steven says, if you know what you know, Ben, would you know? To get some weed, duder. No, man. I don't need no weed, man. I like gummies, man. I can't smoke, man. Even cigarettes, it bothers my lungs. Get gummies, man. Gummies are better. It doesn't affect your lungs. Faith, what's up? Gap, did you lose power at all during that storm? I know some people lost some power, like in Tennessee, Kentucky, and all that area. That part of the country. I had a friend up there in North Carolina. He lost his power too. A lot of ice and stuff. Yeah, I'm not into that. I had a friend that went all the way up to North Carolina to go skiing and end up nothing but like an ice storm up there, so it wasn't really good. Wasn't good. It was just vacationing anyway, but that's not my idea of vacationing, getting stuck in a cabin and can't get out of it. No power, nothing. When there's nothing in town working or nothing can't go out to eat. Man, you can be able to run your fridge on it. If there's a generator on it, I don't know. I don't care for that. Guys, hit that like button if you can. I know we got more than 3 people in here. It's been up to 20. I only got 3 likes.
Thanks, tastes good.
I'm sweet, miss.
Just sweet.
I'll give him some. All right, close the door. I was working earlier. Yeah, back to school. Good old back to school. Oh, JR now. Yeah, JR's going to be really cold though going over to Orlando, man. I don't know if he's going to be able to use that portable, the shelf, not be able to. Devin, you should do something on your streams. They're boring. Well, dude, you're watching it, man, so it must not be too boring. Dude, this is just a hangout stream, bro. This ain't a StreamYard stream. My StreamYard streams go crazy. Yes, Gap. I get copyright dinged for all kind of crap. So this stream's just a chill stream. Yep. But I appreciate you coming in there and leaving a comment. Well, give me some ideas. I'm gonna put you on the pedestal right here. Devin, I'm gonna put you on Karma. Devin Karma V9V or whatever you are. I'm gonna put you on a pedestal. What should I do? You're my audience. You're my my judges, my performance. What should I do? What would make the stream better? I'm all ears. I'm all eyes, all ears. What would make the stream better? What would enlighten the stream? And it can be this one or my live stream or my StreamYard stream. This is just me on my phone. I'm eating in my house, relaxing, just chilling with people. But what could make it better? What should I do to make it better? You came in, so you had some interest in the stream. So tell me what should I do better? I know what Gap wants me to do. He wants me to play that commercial, but I can't play it right now. He wants me to get the ball shelf out. All right, Gap. Well, I'm waiting, man. I'm always waiting for comments. I want to deboronize my channel. Guys, you ain't gonna butt hurt me. I'm not gonna do like JR and go delete my channel because I get my feelings hurt. So, but I am all open ears. I love some people with some. Maybe you enlighten me enough I can change the channel. I can go more extreme. You don't want to see me extreme. Only a few people see me go extreme. And then we bring the clown in. Everybody likes my third personality with the clown. We got puppets. Yeah, but I don't understand, man. They come and criticize me, but then they don't give me feedback. I mean, at least the other guy said I need some weed. I mean, maybe. There, son. You remember me? What's up? What's going on? Aiden Stoll, what's going on? What you up to? Oh, he's locked in the box. I can't bring him out right now. He's a good vent. You know when you're venting. I have 50 trolls that just piss me off and I just go crazy. But no, it's just a chill, relaxed stream. No puppets, no jokers, nothing crazy. But I am waiting for the one guy told me, he said I'm boring. I should do something with my stream, but he didn't never give me a feedback. I like when people give me feedback. Feedback? What do y'all want to see more of? What do you want me to talk about more, or what do you want me to do? I like feedback. I don't get offended by feedback. Or maybe it'd be a very helpful thing. My wife tries to give me feedback all the time, and I'm like, now that's different type of feedback. That's aggravation. Ain't that right, Brooke? Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta give me some drinkage. I'm a little out of drinkage. Give me 1 second. Give me some water. Water. H2O. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second, guys. Take 2 seconds. Okay, that's good. All right, guys, I'm coming back. Give me a little water. It's a hot sauce. So it's got my mouth done. All right, guys. Well, what like I was telling the guy, said I was boring a while ago. Y'all got any feedback you want to give me? What should I be doing? What would improve the channel or improve the show? I know this is a little hangout and we're talking. But what do y'all want to see? That's feasible, Can't have a full Hollywood production, but we can do something. We can have JR in a hula hoop, doing a hula hoop or something. A low quality video. Oh, dude, it's just me on my phone. It's just me on my phone, chilling with you guys. There's Terrence. All right. What's up, Terrence? I'm just talking to some people saying that my video's boring, and I'm trying to say, what do I need? What kind of feedback? Awesome, man. What are you working on? What kind of videos you working on? Anything new? Are you seeing new movies or anything? I seen that one movie was #1 this week. The one that was talking about with Star-Lord guy. It looks interesting, but I don't know if I want to go to the theater to see it. I might wait till it comes on Netflix or where the hell it comes on. I'm just chilling, man. It's supposed to get cold here tomorrow. It's actually getting cold now. It's supposed to, the next 5, 6 days, we're supposed to be in the 30s, which I'm not too thrilled about. I know some people are, start by upgrading your phone. Well, I'm in a dark room, so. Problem is the room I'm in. It's kind of dark. It's kind of a dark room, so that's the problem. You know, that one light. We don't have no lights in here. Yeah, I know, Terrence. Well, I will, man. It's called money, man. Phones ain't cheap. And then when you got 4 kids and a wife, you just can't go spend $2,000 on a phone. So I understand. I know the phone. My phone's it's a 14 iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is probably 4 years behind now, since they've already upgraded to 17 or 18 now. I mean, and it's the room because it's not enough lighting here, so it doesn't give it enough feel. Let me see. Oh, there's a little bit better, but it ain't great. It ain't great. Well, it might be, man. It's just on the phone, man. Just on the phone. It's just a chill to hang out with people phone. Right? We're not doing jumping jacks and flips on it. We're just chatting with people. Terrence says a lot of stuff and many things. Marvel, DC, Star Wars, among the countless other topics. What do you think? I don't know if I asked you this. What do you think about that Mall series coming out, Terrence? You think it looks all right? From the animated, it's an animated series. Five, $5.95 videos for me to upload. I'm working on the final touches. Oh, nice. Nice. Trying to get my. Even though Star Wars is basically dead, that Darth Maul series actually looks good. It does, though. It does, Terrence. I'm pretty interested in seeing it. I think it's. I mean, it looks like it's looks like it's gonna be a very very dark series, and I mean, I like the lightsaber action looks pretty good in it. Looks like he's gonna be a pretty badass in it, but we'll see. Hopefully, try to get the top. Yeah. Oh, there's George Lucas. Man, we talk about Star Wars, and guess who comes in? George Lucas. He's always watching. George, man, you need to go in there and buy Star Wars back, man. Take it away from Disney. That's what you need to do, man. Tucker, because the Mall series looks good. I'm actually a little worried because I'm thinking what they are not showing us, but it does look good. Yeah, it does. I hopefully it don't. It ain't a bad thing. But hopefully now Disney or whatever, since we finally got rid of Kathleen Kennedy, finally, I guess they have. Now she's hiding in the background. They finally got rid of her, which I don't know if Dave Filoni's going to do any better. But even the damn parks is starting to think better. They're talking about that. Disneyland has that big. Well, they have one here too, but they're going to do the Disney one for Disneyland first. At Galaxy's Edge, they built in the Magic Kingdom. which is basically the whole thing is basically off the sequel trilogy, which there's nothing on the OG or nothing. So they're gonna get they're gonna 2/3 of it they're gonna turn into the old trilogy land. So it's gonna be all Luke, Leia, and Darth Vader. So which is smart. So they're gonna actually bring people, the characters in and sites in, and people want to see. Trust me, people don't want to see the crap that we saw in the. So Darth Maul is goated, even though he was one of the live action movie prequels were horribly written, but the fight scenes and music were the best aspects. Darth Maul was the beast. Yes, he was. And they did him pretty good in the the Clone Wars and all that. They did him pretty good in there too. I mean he was. And what I understand, I don't, I'd have to. The way I understand, George Lucas supposedly had Darth Maul coming back originally in his version of the sequel trilogy. I suppose it was supposed to be his apprentice. The chick that looked just like him, with the long ears. Where is? And she was supposed to be the main villain. Which probably way better than what we got. Better than Snoke and all that. Who knows? They just need to do something. They just need to do something. It's just I need to get away from that damn what you call it sequel shit, because there's just nowhere to go with it. It's just all just trashed up. Go back to Old Republic, man. There's so much. I don't understand. There's so much they could do. Old Republic. George Lucas would have done a million times better. Disney killed the brand with all their goofy. Yeah, that's the thing. He had him a written script. He had him a written script for 3 movies, and they threw it away. You got the freaking Godfather of freaking Star Wars, who made it what it is, and he's got you a handwritten script, and you throw it away. Well, I mean, what kind of sense does that make? I mean, he didn't make his. And you know what the problem was? Super people like me, we don't watch those trilogy movies. It was like, when I watched those trilogy movies and made them all make $1 billion, which none of them was worth $1 billion. I mean, I enjoyed the first one, The Force Awakens. I enjoyed it, that one when it first came, because I guess we was like, oh wow, we got Star Wars. We had Star Wars in a while, but when The Last Jedi came out, it was like, and then that last one was just like, what the hell? Rogue One wasn't that bad. I like Rogue One, was pretty good, but then the Solo was all jobbled up. See, they could have made that Solo really good with Darth Maul now, because they showed him there at the end, but they didn't. They didn't do it. Never catch the minus. So Hollywood. Let's see. Tucker, I enjoyed Force Awakens too, but they fumbled it hard with the writing. Yeah, and it was too much like copying the original trilogy. But I don't know. They just they sorry guys. They just did too much. They put too much, like you said, too much agenda in it. Ruined a lot of stuff. And then they sort of, when they did the second one, The Last Jedi, they just, the way they did Luke and I don't know, doing what killing Snoke and all that. It was like thinking, damn it, they just completely just gutted this movie, or they just had to make
make the Emperor come back on the third one, which did not make no sense at all. Thought they should have followed George. Yeah, exactly. Thought they better than man who created the. That's the thing. That's what I say. You had the man sells you the company, which he didn't have to, and sells you basically the blueprint for the next for the next trilogy, and he's like, nah, that's okay. Let's go. Are we gonna do that? No, never mind. I'm like, well, it's just like this. Just say James Cameron's not going to do Avatar 4. Just say. just say. He is, but just say. And he tells, "Hey, Bone, what's going on?" And he outright sells the script. Well, I mean, I know Disney sort of owns it because they own Fox and all that, but he gives you the script to the Avatar 4. And well, this motherfucker's been doing this for like 25 years or something, so he knows every blue dot on that on that planet of Avatar, or whatever it happens. And so Disney gets it, and so they're like, "Nah, we're not gonna follow James Cameron's vision. We're gonna go give it to some out of the blue director that hasn't never even watched the Avatar films, and let him direct it." And that's exactly what they did to Star Wars. They just did not. I know JJ probably had a little bit of Star Wars. Fan of it, but then what they did gave O'Brien when they gave Johnson gave him that second film. See, that was they should just let JJ do all three. And if JJ, I know JJ did the third film, and the guy who was supposed to do third, I guess he just what the fuck you gonna do when you just kill all your freaking characters off and then say, oh, I gotta finish this trilogy up. So, I don't blame the guy taking up and leaving. But JJ sort of got stuck in a bind there, where he had to create something because the son of a bitch before him just destroyed the whole damn fucking trilogy. But what he did on that, so oh Lord, telling me 3,000 fans calling out these clowns. I will start. I will not start, no matter how much humans get upset or try to scare me away. Yeah. Talking to these humans don't care about characters or lore. That's the problem. Yeah, when they fired Gina Carano. Yeah, I wonder. I wonder if she's going to be back for that Grogu movie. Somebody was talking about that, saying, did was that part of that? There was that lawsuit she won. Is she going to return? Because she was supposed to have her own series too. But I wonder if she's going to have an appearance on that. And that would be an old shit moment if it does. If you see her, come out of the, have a, even if she has a little small part, that'd be like an old shit moment. It's like, oh shit, Disney bent that knee and bent over and took it after they screwed her over. Yeah, it would. That would be a great moment, really, for us fans. That'd be a damn good moment. That'd be telling Disney you fucked up, and we told you fucked up. Tucker, I wouldn't return if I were Gina. Why would you go back to someone who's spending? Yeah, that's true. But I mean, that. But that's. But going back and being in that film is sort of like a big fu too to Disney. It's like, hey, look, I'm back, and you had to have me. That'd be like you had to have him back, and then make them pay for it. Even if it's a fucking two liner, you make them pay a goddamn $20 million. So make them pay for it. And that would be awesome. Well, it's gonna be interesting to see because Bob Iger's fixing to step down. I guess we're gonna get our new CEO. We're either gonna get the Parks man or we're gonna get the blonde girl, which I hope she ain't her. I don't know. I'm not really thrilled with either one of them. Josh is it Josh tomorrow? Josh tomorrow. Him or that other lady. No amount of money will get the compromise on tech. Yeah, I know. But you know, as fans, it would be like, yeah, fucking Disney, you had to do it. Yeah. You know, what fans gonna really suck though on that movie, unless they did get some filming on him as what's his name, what's his name character in there, Apollo Creed, George Weathers. You know, because he passed away. I don't know if they got any filming in before he died or not. That sucks because he was a good character in the Mandalorian. But yeah, and he was going to be part of that with Gina, the show that him and Gina was supposed to do that. That what was it, Rangers of the New Republic or something like that, which probably would have been a pretty good show. Probably been a pretty good show, but like a bounty hunter type show, you know. So I wonder if is Luke going to be in this? Are they going to try to bring Luke in this film or not? Tucker, as I told humans, inaccurate doesn't mean bad, and inaccurate doesn't mean good. You still have to make a good film. Best case scenario is the movie. Exactly. Yeah, I just hope it's good. I hope it's a good film. I mean, if this, I hate to tell you, if this Star Wars film bombs, and what is it? What's the next one? Starfighter or something like that. But that film is not even really. What I'm understanding, it's not even really. You know, going to have no main characters in that one, so I don't know. So I don't know. You know, it's kind of hard. It's just like this Doomsday. If this Doomsday movie, obviously, it's going to be, which I don't think it will, but if it doesn't do great, it's going to be hard for freaking Marvel to come back because they ain't got nothing landing for them. Yeah, good old film that's accurate. Yep, that's like that. Not that old Supergirl movie. Even though Lobo looks pretty bad, but I guarantee you, I appreciate it. Look, so, too cool. Yeah, I wish I was Sammy Hagar. I'd be drinking a margarita right now, jumping, throwing money up in the air. Unfortunately, not. Yeah, when my hair does, it sort of does. Yep. Yeah, maybe when old Kevin the Clown Feige ruined his own brand because he got bent over by humans with blue and purple hair. Yeah, exactly. Yep, he did. He did. He brought a bunch of crap in that we did not need and did not want. Yeah, I did hear that Ironheart is not going to be in this movie. Oh, ooh, I was like, oh, let me shed a tear. No Ironheart? Oh, damn. No Ironheart. Oh, oh man. Kevin Feige. And he's got all the material and he just ruins a lot of the freaking material. Jamie Hart was in a band called what was he was on a few. Yeah, yep. Is a terrible. I know it is, but why did we get a series on that? Why did we waste? Why did all the series and characters they own and they could have made, and we get a fucking Ironheart Ironheart series? I would have took the Iron Wars with Rhodey on it. I would have took that, but we get an Ironheart crap series. My God, it's like why, why? I'm surprised they ain't put. I was surprised. I don't think She Hulk's going to be in it either. Cause they fired her, and they fired the Hulk. They fired old Ruffalo, but you know I really don't. I didn't like the son of a bitch anyway. So I didn't hurt my feelings. I think the was Ed Norton's character. I think he's going to be the Hulk going on, which with I'm all for because they ruined Hulk when they brought him in. They had him like such a pansy ass Hulk, and I did not like Hulk the way they made him. It's like the pansy ass Hulk. So they never want to make stuff with black characters that everyone wants to see. They rather give us a race swap, hand me down characters, talent. Exactly. Well, but Blade. I want my fucking Blade, man. But I did hear we're going to get Wesley Snipes is going to be back in. Was it? Is it? It may not be Doomsday. It might be the one. It might be Secret Wars. So I did hear that he's going to get one more thing, and they already canceled the reboot. So I don't know. I mean, how long? 12 years since Blade was first announced. They should have. They should just left it at Warner Brothers. I mean, some of the movies wasn't the best. But they at least gave us three Blade movies and a TV series. It wasn't the best, but they at least did something. I'm like, my thing is, we um, we had to endure Ironheart was total trash and wasted all that money on Ironheart, but we couldn't get a Blade movie. Dude. dude. And really, I don't know if we're going to get all them. What was they talk about um, what's the group Blades in? It's with Blade, Ghost Rider. What's that one? It's God damn, I can't think of it. They were talking about making a movie, and then that sort of fell through when the Blade thing fell through. But where they got one? It's like with God, I can't think of the damn name of it. Guys, anybody think it's the one with it's like all the magical and like the demon. I'm on live here. Yeah, they're good. They're really good. God, what is it? Let me see. Let me sit down over here. It's probably better. What is it? What is it? Midnight Suns. Yeah, there you go, Ball. That's what I was thinking of. Midnight Suns. That was another rumor, which I doubt that's going to happen now. Because how you going to do if you can't freaking cast? You can't freaking get a Blade movie going. Zach, quiet. I'm playing video games now. But yeah, that's what happens because they don't read comms. Dude, they don't read comms. They don't check in. They never wanted to write. But yeah, but why not? I mean, I just don't understand. That's people like people like vampire movies anyway. Even people don't know Marvel comics. A vampire movie always does good, no matter whoever the hell makes it. And you know, I mean, everybody likes a vampire movie. Chicks like vampire movies. Guys like vampire movies. Everybody likes a vampire movie. But like I said, you would draw the non-Marvel crowd in just being a vampire movie, really good ass vampire movie. And then if you make it good, you got all the Marvel people excited and ready to go in it. I don't know. I just don't. I gotta go down there because these kids are just yakking. But I just don't understand it at all. Go back to the other. But that's the thing. And it don't have to be a freaking $200 million production. It could be like the first Deadpool movie. Well, I think the first Deadpool movie didn't cost. It cost less than $50 million or something like to make. Way less, 30 maybe. I mean, it was, and look how good it was. That's because they don't actually care about black hairs. Look how they've done to black hairs and how many of them don't use and rather race swaps. Yeah, that's the thing. I just don't understand. But then you 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 race swap a character that it doesn't need to be race swapped. I don't know. And then they make characters female that's male. That's another one. It ain't even the race. It's the freaking gender swapping. That's another problem I have with, you know, it's not even race. It's a gender swapping. Because like we were saying, Nick Fury. I know there's a white Nick Fury and there's a black Nick Fury, but some people like some of the animes. They see the white Nick Fury, but I like Samuel. I think Samuel Jackson perfect Nick Fury. See, but I'm just saying, but you know, way we're going if they reboot Marvel again, we'll have a female Nick Fury, and I'm like, you know, I mean, they're already trying to make Spider-Man gay and all that. And I'm like, I just don't understand it. Yeah, that gender swap. I don't see that. See, that's one thing I did not like about the Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel, whatever, because she's supposed to be Miss Marvel first. See, they sort of just she never she never was Miss Marvel. She just became Captain Marvel without becoming Miss Marvel first. So we had to get the Kamala Khan Miss Marvel and Marvel. Look at Marvel. That is not that ain't the Marvel I read in the comics or Marvel I've seen in the old anime. That looked like a Oopa Loopa from a freaking from Willy Wonka. I don't know what the hell that was. It was not that was not my Marvel. What the hell? And that's what pisses me off. It's just like why we I know Marvel probably ain't one of the main characters I know they have, but dude, what the hell? It isn't even like Namor. They sort of I didn't like the way they screwed him up either. Change that around. I mean, they had some of the stuff that was close, but I'm like, dude, just make it the way it is. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like, but some people are starting at, well, Nick Fury's supposed to be, but I don't know. He was. I don't know who else would play him, but maybe the guy that plays Thanos would be the only other person I would know if you had to have a white Nick Fury. He might look the part. But that's about it. Tucker, the ginger swapping villain in Marvel's the ginger. Yeah, swap the Marvel. See, that's what I'm saying. The Marvel. I did not like the Marvel thing. Well, the ancient. Yeah, I didn't like that one either. Yep, I did not like it. Just to say we had to have bring another chick in the film. Oh god! And then the Marvels was just total trash. And that film was god awful. Oh man, why? I do. Well, what do you think, Marv? I like Black Panther. I hope they recast Black Panther or something and they reboot it because I'm just not a big fan of the Shuri Black Panther. There's plenty of female characters, plenty of yeah. That's the thing. There's plenty of character. Why do we happen to? I'm scared. I'm scared over DC the same way it's going to happen. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. We got Jason Momoa as Lobo. I'm surprised we didn't get a big old butch woman as Lobo. I mean, tell you the truth, could have been a big old butchy woman being Lobo with a half mustache and a big finger. I'm surprised. Don't put it past them. Don't put it past them. Yeah, Wonder. We'll get a transvestite as a Wonder Woman coming up, and yeah, all kind of stuff. We need a real Black Panther as T'Challa. Yes, exactly. The clowns don't know how to use their own multiverse. Even Deadpool called them out on. Yeah, yeah, because you could make it like with the multiverse. There's it doesn't have to be Chad. I mean, I know that was his part, and it's hard to replace him. But let's look at let me think of it like a James Bond. James Bond was multiple characters. You can find a good person to play T'Challa, and it would be perfect. And you can, like I said, make it like they got him out of another multiverse, and he was taken from this multiverse, and there's so much there you can do. But then they're like, no, we'll just put Steve Urkel as T'Challa or something like that. We'll just make it just totally trash. instead of even though even you could do like T'Challa's little a son coming up, but dude, he's a baby, so you're gonna have to time it, at least 15 years. He's got to be at least 15 years before he's be ready to be the Black Panther. So shit, you got to now time jump it like 15 years. You can't just. It wouldn't make sense. See, that's the worst thing. Now, if you come on here like, oh, have a full grown man and say I'm T'Challa's son. Well, bullshit. We just seen you in the movie a year ago, and you were a baby. So that's bull. In the nobody else's time. Aged. So that's the bull crap about it. So you can't do that. And then, I mean, what are you gonna say? Oh, because he was this baby, he grew fast. In 5 months he became a grown man. I mean, that's going to be the excuse? So I don't want T'Challa's son. I want a real T'Challa. That's like saying Superman, but T'Challa here is his son. Jonathan Kent. Nah, yeah, I know, but I just saying. Well, even if they go like, hey, that's our plan in the future. T'Challa's son's going to be. But dude, he's a baby, so you got to give him at least 15 years. I mean, make him, he's a young adult. I mean, you can't just age jump him in less than a year. I mean, by the time he becomes a man, Shuri gonna be a grandma. She can be grandma Shuri. Tucker, if they do it to T'Challa's son, I'm walking out of it. Yeah. Well, you got to time jump it. That's the only way they can do it. You can't. They can't. Oh, God, I don't know. Just I think I hope we don't have to walk out. I hope Doomsday is good. We don't have to walk out on the theater on that. I mean, this is there's so much they say and not, but half of this bullshit. We come down to Disney. It's, we're they're talking about driving the Lamborghinis and Porsches and Ferraris, and we end up with a damn Yugo driving. That's just the way Disney is. They cheap cut us out and everything. Where we're expecting this glorious fucking ending, and it's like watching a fucking B movie in a Dollar Tree bin. And that's just sometimes where Disney works. Well, yeah, but they're CGI. Some of them been sloppy. When you see better fan um, stuff going on, that's what I said. I see all this stuff on YouTube, and I was like, damn, we need to hire these damn people on YouTube, and it's making better fan movies than the damn Disney Corporation. Tucker Doomsday has 30 minutes to impress me in the theater, or I'm walking out the F out. I'm not playing the games. Yeah, it's going to be, it's supposed to be a 3 hour fucking movie, though, Terrence. I hope it ain't going to take a while to get going, You know, See, like Infinity War and Endgame, you know, Infinity War, pretty much the whole film was pretty much badass, the whole movie. Endgame, it didn't. It dragged to the end. It had some good put in in the middle, a good part in the beginning, and a real slow middle, and then the end was, the end was fucking fire. But it was just like as a whole movie. I think Infinity War was a better film. I would put Infinity War over Endgame any day. But I mean, but that this movie's supposed to be longer than any of those films, so. And then I guess then we'll go into Secret Wars, which I don't know if it's gonna be a 1 part or 2 part or whether. But if it takes a while to get going, I'm going out of here. I don't have. Yeah, well, that's the thing. If it's well, here's the problem. Here's the problem. They got to get us to know who the fuck Doctor Doom is. I know who Doctor Doom is, and you know who Doctor Doom is. But if I'm just a casual person, I know who Spider Man. So I'm just a casual person coming off the street. Oh yeah, I know who Spider Man is. I know who Batman is. I know who maybe Iron Man is. But I don't know who Doctor Doom is unless I watched one of them old Fantastic Four movies that didn't do the greatest. I'm like, well, who's Doctor Doom? How did Doctor Doom get here? And even if you watch some of the old ones, they're like, well, who's this guy? I've never seen this guy. Where the hell did he come from? So they haven't not built like at least Thanos. we knew after the first Avengers film, we was like, oh shit, it's Thanos. You seen him and you was like, oh fuck, it was like that was an oh shit moment, and and then it built through 3 or 4 or 5 different films. We got Thanos and we got to even those I knew like I said, me and you know who it was, but some people didn't. But just starting, okay, this is this big bad son of a bitch out here. He's he's building and playing everybody. He's playing Ronan. He's playing this, playing, and we get little trinkets for the whole thing. And so by that last one, we're ready for him. He was like, oh shit, Thanos is coming. You because we got trinkets and we're starting to build. But this one, like people, if you don't know who Doctor Doom is, like, where the hell did Doctor Doom come in? Like, yeah, we saw Thanos and in the Avengers 1, and he had multiple scenes of Guardians of the Galaxy, and there was another movie I think it was in, wasn't he? He was in a couple, I think. But we got it. We was like, oh, we was like, oh shit, we know, he's coming, and Doom is like, but I can say it was like the problem is after Endgame, it pretty much the whole universe is like is split. It was like it's just like some exploding and it just went in 1,000 pieces everywhere. I mean, everything went woo. Thor went way the hell out here, which wasn't good, and Black Panther went out this way, and Spider Man's back. In the Spider Man, nobody knows who he is, so and we still got Doctor Strange. At the end of that, he supposedly went into the dark universe, the thing where what's his name's at the void thing. So it's like okay, and Wanda's supposedly dead, but I heard she's coming. I heard Doctor Doom's supposed to bring her back, so that's gonna make. And our main character, Steve Rogers is old man. Bucky and well now Bucky's with the damn Thunderbolts, so now he's not even with the Falcon or Sam. He's not with him, and everything's just everywhere. Nothing has come back like, hey, we got some shit gonna happen. Yeah, the MCU. The end we had She-Hulk, She-Hulk, and all that crap. Yeah, they have after it's like a fat ex-wife. Yeah, yeah. The bitch is sitting there just eating Twinkies and not giving none, and you just have to kick her out to the fucking curb. That's about what it is. That's about what it is. Yeah. The big fat wife that refused to give you none, and she become a lesbian and she's eating ho hos and spending your money and won't wash the dishes and won't clean up. It's just that's about the way the MCU's turning. You just pissed off and man want to kick the bitch out. That's the way that. Yeah. If JR was a superhero, would he be? Uh, he would be that Saturday Night Live gay character that you've ever watched him on the one that was supposed to be like Batman. Oh, that's who he would be. That's who he'd be. Oh shit! Yeah, if you ever watch that, you know what I'm talking about. You, like you tell humans I said that. You tell the humans I said that MCU Africa is like a big fat ex-wife. Yeah, Boy Wonder. Yeah, Boy Wonder. That's it. Yep, hey, it's true. Terrence, it's the truth. It's like that. It's like being married to that. What's that? That one. What is that? God. You think you marry Carmen Electra and you turn over and it's that damn what's that Grok or whatever the hell it is that trans that big old one that looks like Shrek. That's what we got. We thought we had Carmen Electra. We end up. We went to bed with Carmen Electra. We woke up and looked over and that thing's right staring us in the face. That's what we got. That's what we got. Like it's like hi there. I'm the new MCU. Got that deep voice and uh, staring at you in the face. Like, damn, what did I do? Uh, oh, yep. We went from Jessica Alba to Shrek's wife. Yeah, no, we went worse than Shrek's wife. We went to, we went to. You ever watch that? God, what's that? That that bowling movie with Woody Harrelson. Uh, you know what I'm talking? Kingpin, is it Kingpin? The Woody Harrelson, that woman he has to fuck to get pay his rent. That nasty old woman smoking cigarette. That's what we. That's what we went to, man. If you ever watch that movie, that's the nastiest scene. He said, you knock something loose, Tiger." Yeah. Uh, oh, it's nasty, man. God Almighty. Mm, mm. That's one piece, man. You just don't want to take. Ooh, that's a nasty. That's a rough looking woman, man. Oh, well, that was a funny ass movie. You ever watch Kingpin? I gotta watch that again. That's hilarious. That's a hilarious film. They don't make them kind of movies anymore. They got they're too everybody's so sensitive. We can't have them kind of movies like we had in the '80s and '90s. You'll never see an Adam Sandler like old Adam Sandler and old Jim Carrey movies like he used to do. Nah, you'll never see none of them type of films again. Like me, myself, especially like me, myself, and Irene or something like that. Oh my god! I always want him to do a fire marshal bill, and they wouldn't let him do one today. Can I get a Baba Booey? Baba Booey? Baba Booey? Any movie with farting. Oh Lord, Tucker, they don't have balls to make those, even though they can make them. There's too. Yeah, they're too free. Hopefully, we'll get out of that shit. That dude, you can't. I mean, like the old Saturday Night Live. Well, not even Saturday Night Live. Yeah, even Saturday Night Live, the old in Living Color. Oh my God, they would never film like that. Because they were always talking about you know, you know the gay people, or you had the Jim Carrey played anything with any guy with a disorder, mental disorder. He was crazy, but he did so good though. I mean, he's like he was like a nutcase anyway. And oh god, everybody's too scared and can't even. I mean, but Terrence, you don't even see a good African American comedy anymore. Like Eddie Murphy used to do, and Arsenio. Like the Nutty Professor, or Coming to America. Don't say Coming to America too. God no, don't say that one. But the original Coming, stuff like that. You don't see Barbershop. No, you don't see nothing. Nothing. They don't make no movies like that anymore. No, a good comedy. The Wayans brothers. Yeah, the Wayans brothers never back down to the world. Yeah, they supposed to make another scary movie. I'll probably watch it because they're going to be in it. They're going to bring all the good characters back in there. So yeah, they frown on the Wayans brothers. Yeah, them guys were hilarious. That whole group, that whole family. There was like it was like four of them. Then they had the sister too. Because that was their show. That Living Color. That was that. Oh god, I used to love that show. That was one of the best shows on Fox back in the day. But yeah, you just don't see it. Like I said, now I'm just saying, you don't see a good old comedy anymore of any kind. You don't see, the comedies now are just so, they're not. There's one-liners and it's like you may get. They're not rewatchable. Like funny, like rewatchable, and every time you see it, you laugh. Dude, I like the original Coming to America. I saw that when I was a young kid, and dude, I still some of them scenes I still crack up so hard. seeing them. It just with the preacher and the barber shop, but like that they wrote the God when that second one came out. It had parts in it was good, but it was like, why do you? How can you make that a PG film? I mean, they didn't. They were arguing in the barbershop. They didn't curse or that. But you have to have that. You have to have that. It was just terrible. The terrible way they did it. Yeah, Tucker, the whole Wayans family. So yeah, they are Tucker, Damon Wayans, Marlon Wayans, Kim Wayans, Kim Wayans. I know there was like 5 or 6 of them. Yeah, Damon, he's hilarious. I mean, but yeah, I mean, even like his and his sister, they just played so good parts. They played some good, and they had and then they had Jim Carrey in there. I know he was probably like the lone white guy in there, but he fits so good in that group. And I was watching on YouTube, and then that other guy, I can't think of his name. He plays in a lot of films too. Oh, God, I forget his name. He was. They were doing the because they always do like political stuff, but they would make fun of it. They had that one guy and Jim Carrey. When they had Rodney King and Reginald Denny. When they had the riots in L.A. and Jim Carrey was playing Reginald Denny. Oh my God! And he had it was on YouTube, and his eyeball was like looking this way, and it was like, "Hey, we just all get along." But it was just hilarious the way I was like, "Oh my God!" I mean, them guys could only do that and make people laugh their ass off on some serious things, and today they'd be like, "Oh, how could you make fun? How could you do that? Oh no, no, we can't have no comedy or sense of humor." What's up? What's up, Fudd? Their nephews and cousins are uh, funny too. Yeah, Tucker the Wayne brothers, especially King gave James Carey as known as a chance. James was getting brief on stage because humans didn't get to his humor at first. Yeah, yeah, they just fit. They fit. He fits so perfect in that show with them. Oh my God. Yeah, he just got a sense of humor. I loved him in the Sonic movies with the Mr. Egg. He just he fit that perfect. He can fit some roles pretty good. I mean, I know like Ace Ventura is so stupid as hell, but it's funny as hell. Back in the day, what it was, especially the first one. The second one has been pretty good too. Leaves it with the white devil out there in the tribes. Oh God. Let's see. We need stuff like that to make us laugh. There's nothing. I just like Jim Carrey is goaded because he doesn't try to be. Yeah. Yep. Yep. He does. Yeah. But we need stuff. See, that's the thing. Our our cinema today is so God. It's just ruined. Our action movies are not what they should be. Our comic books are just not what they should be. Our comedies, like I said, I can't remember the last good comedy. I haven't seen a good comedy in so long, or it's so diluted and so we can't. They have to watch every little word or anything, or can't make fun of nobody, or we can't crack a joke. I like Dave Chappelle, but Dave Chappelle gets up there and he just lets loose on everybody's ass. I love that. Tucker, the old school films are better. Oh yeah, I tell you, they haven't to me haven't been in the last 10 years been any really good. You have to go back, you know, back. And even some of the action films, the qualities might not have been the best in CGI and all that might have been the best, but damn, the story was way better. When you usually watch the film, you understood it. That's the thing. Today, I don't know. You half time you don't understand what the hell's been being told to you. There's like no direction, no plot, nothing. I'll take an old school action movie all day. Oh, well, like this. Listen, they're supposedly going to make a Demolition Man 2, and it's going to have supposedly Snipes and Stallone. But yeah, but I just don't. I don't think it's been too. I think it's been too long. And what that film was. I don't think they'll recap it to make where people. I mean, look at they did Total Recall now twice, bombed twice. They did The Running Man, Arnold's old new crap. I mean, what else? Yeah, it should have been made a while back. It's been almost 30 years since the original. It's been a while. I think I was still in school, or I was just graduated when the first one came out. That's a long time. That's a long time to make a move. The Running Man was weak. That wasn't The Running Man. Arnold Schwarzenegger is The Running Man. But yeah, that's the thing. It's hard, and they need to come up with something better. Quit trying to reboot stuff that shouldn't be rebooted. A lot of Arnold's whole classic films. I wouldn't leave. I would leave them as it is. Don't reboot. I wouldn't like Total Recall, Running Man. I don't read. That's, come up with some original ideas. Commando. I'm surprised they haven't tried to reboot Commando. I mean, them films were what they were of the day, but and like Stallone's films, just they're Stallone. So you can't mess with any of Arnold's films. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, only thing you could go over on the Arnold's film would be somebody must have been naughty. I see Bones putting somebody down. Um, I mean, The Predator you can continue. I mean, because this is a film. I mean, I love to see him come back. Supposedly in one of them future Predator films, but a lot of them I've heard they were thinking about remaking Last Action Hero. No, leave them. Just don't make them. Don't make True Lies. I've heard they rumored to make that another True Lies. Without, I mean, nah, just leave Arnold. Yeah, the Predator and Terminator can continue, but they'll continue him and. The only thing they could redo with Arnold would be Batman as Mister Freeze. They can find another Mister Freeze. I didn't care for Arnold as Mister Freeze. He was not my Mister Freeze. So, I will say they could replace him as Mister Freeze. They could find a new Mister Freeze. They Terrence, they're rumored to make another one, True Lies 2, or as a reboot. I what it was last year. I heard something about it, and I'm like, why? Yeah, no one cared about Batman Robin. That's the difference. Yeah, they could redo Mister Freeze if we ever do get a new Mister Freeze. That's the thing about that thing about Batman. There's some characters that we've really never really experienced, and it's everybody loves the Joker and everybody and and Batman, but there's characters that we've never really experienced. Mister Freeze is one of the biggest characters that I don't think besides that Arnold thing, that they just not brought in. Like Batman. But we got to wait till I guess Patterson's Batman 2, and then I don't know. They keep announcing stuff back there. Now we got Two Face and this, which does not make sense. I mean, I would figure we'd have brought Killer Croc in, but I don't think we're getting him. We're going to get it because when it ended, where it flooded and all that.
It would have made sense, but I don't know. I've heard maybe the Penguin. I don't know. Hell, Penguin be back, and God knows who else is going to be in it. They did a great job with Mr. Freeze in the Gotham series. Oh yeah, I appreciate it, man. Send it away, bro. You go to my PayPal, you can send it to. Send it, my man. Help me out, man. Help me pay some taxes. Just don't make 500 pennies, man. Make it for real money. No play money. Tucker the Clowns at W won't know that they're doing what they're doing. Yeah, I just said there's a lot of great characters that we never. They just go back to the same characters, and I know that everybody's the Joker. I know, but damn it, it'd be cool to see. Be cool to see a couple characters that we've really haven't experienced the most. Yep, yep. This is like the Spider-Man. There's some characters in there that we haven't experienced yet either. It's just walking around. What's better characters when them are? DC has better characters than Marvel, and they own them all, and they fumble way too much. Yeah, they do. That's the thing. They don't have no setbacks. They can put whoever they want in whatever universe they want, and they have full autonomy on it. He'd be Robin, Jared be Robin, and they they still fumbling the ball on it. And right now they've had the best opportunity since Marvel is just really just tanking in the dirt. They could really, really you know I mean Terrence, did you like Superman, or what'd you think was about mid? Like, I liked it at some parts, but there's a lot some of it I didn't like. But they considered it a bomb. I was reading on the thing. They considered it a bomb because it only made 600 million or something like that. It did not make what they were expecting. So I don't know. It had good parts, but there was some of it it didn't feel right, just the way it did. But there was surface level material, but at least it wasn't dark and depressing. Yeah, that's true. Batman and the Paul Shelf. Yeah. Well, they did say they're going to do that Batman and Brave and the Bold, but we ain't getting it till 2028 or 2029. It's a long ways off. Long ways off. I don't know. So and then they said, I said, well, we're supposed to get we got Supergirl this year, and then next year we're supposed to get the Batman 2, but that doesn't tie into none of this. And we're supposed to get a possible. Is it Man of Tomorrow? Is the second Superman movie? And there's gonna be a Lanterns show, and then it's supposed to be the Brave and the Bold, and then a Wonder Woman. So that's what the thing they were listing. So yeah, Super definitely flopped. The movie didn't make profit. Didn't even make more than Man of Steel, James Gunn, and everyone are acting like they don't know how to box office work. Yeah, it fell because I'm gonna say it only made like 600 million. When they're telling me Avatar 3 flopped and it made almost a billion and a half. So I know that didn't even get close to a billion, and that kind of a movie should have. I think even the Jurassic Park got more money in it. I think Superman did more than Fantastic Four, but Jurassic Park, that crappy sequel Jurassic Park, even got more in it. Terrence, thank you, brother. Guys, go in there and subscribe to the world's finest team up. That's my boy Terrence. He's got some great videos coming up, so check him out, guys.
And he's always God, he makes the show go good, man, because we always get some facts and knowledge and some good stuff about some good pop culture that we need to know about because we've been lied to and fed a bunch of bullshit, and we need to know the facts. And Terrence brings us out the facts, and I appreciate it, man. Everything coming in here, brother. Definitely, 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 man. Yeah, I mean, Greg was telling me the other day. He said, "Man, he's like, it's like he said, man, that Terrence knows a lot of stuff." I said, "Dude, he's the encyclopedia, man. He is the encyclopedia. He could tell you some stuff, not just Marvel, not just DC, Star Wars, everything. I mean, he's." I said, "I've been in some good, we would good old round tables and stuff." And man, he was like, "You just sat there, you don't even talk. You just sat there just listening to Terrence." Was like, "Damn, I didn't know about that." I was like, "That's why we need him to direct the film, man. We need him in charge. We can get some more people like Terrence in Hollywood. We'd actually have some great cinema to enjoy and watch stuff that people would actually enjoy. But fortunately, they don't like people like Terrence and people like me and people who enjoy stuff like they consider us, oh, you're just against us because you don't want to race swap and gender swap and pan swap or what." This freaky character that we've enjoyed for 50 years is this one character, but that's the way it is. He should, man. Greg, just like I said, go to his channel, subscribe, and go watch his videos. He goes into the knowledge of all these different things, all these pop culture things that we enjoyed in the '80s. So I mean, he would be awesome. He'd be a good counselor to some of these directors. Say, hey, he go up to this character. Well, that's the problem. We get this, like he's saying, we get these damn directors like like Fantastic Four. So I'm like, well, oh, I just made the movie. I've never read the comics or never seen these guys. I just made a movie. Yeah, they'd be like, that's bullshit. Yeah, you don't need to be directing a film if you don't know what the hell you're talking about or watching. Yeah. Damn it, man. Look at that. We're 82 minutes. I tell you, when Terrence comes on, I was fumbling around, and Terrence comes on, and damn, we get the conversation going, and it turns into it's like watching a 3 hour epic flick. We get it going. Let's see. Well, I'm gonna stay on for not till 90 minutes. I've got 8 more minutes, guys. I'll stay on 8 more minutes. I didn't realize that we were on that long. Yep, he's insane. He should make it definitely. I'm listening to him. Awesome, awesome. Yes, check his videos out, guys. You enjoy him. You will enjoy him. If you could, if God, if there's any way you could, God, seen some of his old stuff, man. He has some great stuff on his old channels. YouTube screwed him over. That's what sucks about it. They screwed him over. This is better than the movies themselves. Yeah, well, this thing. Well, you get to learn some. Yeah, you just that's why I say go watch him when he does a movie or a review. You get to learn something because that's why every time I talk to Terrence and all that. I get to learn something didn't know about it. I didn't know about it because I mean he's deep in the comics. I mean I graze some of the top and some of the juicier ones, but dude he's deep in that. He knows the the trinkets that few people know. I mean he's the Indiana Jones of pop culture, man. He goes and he goes in the deepest, darkest jungles and finds that golden trinket that nobody else knew about it. I mean, he knows about it. That's cool. When you get somebody that knows somebody like stuff like that, that is awesome, man. It's cool. And you sit there and you sit there, oh, I'm like, damn, I didn't know that. And then you get thinking, and then you go back and look at Marvel's, man, like, you get pissed off, like, what the fuck is damn Marvel doing? Yeah, what? Why the hell they ruin it? Ruin it? Well, we could have did this where it counted, where it would have made sense. He should run a learn. Dude, he. That's what I said. He had up to 30. He's had like 5 or 6 channels or more. He might have more, and they keep screwing him over. That's what I say. Subscribe to him because yeah, you'll learn some stuff. I wish you could. That's like I said. I wish you could get some of his old material because he went in some like back in the day when we were in that early 2010s, 2020s when we were doing them Marvel films, and he got into it right during COVID time. And he got into it about a lot of stuff that was being right and what stuff was being wrong done. So thank you guys. I see you hit 10 likes. That is awesome. We're just a small little channel. We're not got that 20 lane highway yet. We're still got a 2 lane highway, but we got traffic on it, so that's good. It's better traffic. Yeah. I think JR is doing it live right now too. He's doing a religious live. I think I saw it popped on there. But Don't Bone, did you get in that rain down there? It came through earlier today. I was at work, man, and I was right time I had to go pick up all the trash, man, and it freaking started raining. I was like, damn it, man. So I don't want to get wet, and it's supposed to get cold. I was like, ah. But it's supposed to be cold tonight. We're gonna get uh it's to 39 maybe. But tonight and tomorrow is supposed to be the 30s. But that ain't when it's gonna be cold. It's this coming weekend. They said like from Friday to Monday, there's possibly we gonna be in the 20s. And Bone, you down there in Miami, y'all gonna be in the 30s. What I'm hearing, y'all possibly gonna get in the 30s. So I was telling Jr. I sent him a thing. I said, dude, they're saying y'all might be in the 30s. They're gonna be falling lizards all over the place. There gonna be more lizards falling than Jr. when he goes to the truck stop, man. He's got that. I told him about that. He's got that green screen thing and make it a portable glory hole with the ball shelf. He put it right in between the pumps, man. So I lift it up. Oh, yeah, just a sprinkle. Just a sprinkle. All right. Still snowing in Boston now? Okay. But y'all didn't get that heavy. Y'all didn't get that heavy. I know some people up there. They didn't get that. Like, well, I got a friend who went up to North Carolina and they got like that ice storm. Like, ugh. It's like he was supposed to go out there skiing and then we can't even ski because it's like ice and all kind of crap going across that whole thing. But I guess people in Montreal, all in Canada, all in Detroit, they said they're getting snow, but like below them is where it's just like all hell's breaking loose, like from like lower Pennsylvania all the way like to the Florida line. See now it's gonna see we've been sitting there like a little hot spot, just keeping the heat on top of Georgia, right there keeping Georgia like a boiling point. But now that shit's just gonna just it says it's just gonna drop, so it's gonna go all the way. They're talking Key West this weekend being in the 30s. You imagine me in Key West. So my wife family in Cuba, that's only like not like I don't know 90 miles across from Key West. So they could be in the 40s. That's how crazy that is. Can you imagine? Even in the Caribbean, going all the way into the islands in the Caribbean and possibly being in the 40s, Puerto Rico, and in the 40s or 50s. That's crazy. Ole Miss University shut down. Yeah, that's that whole area there. They said from Texas. Well, that's why gasoline has gone up, guys, because they had to shut down that refinery, that big old refinery in Texas, because it's like frozen because they got to shut down because it freezes up the damn pipes and shit. And but they should for like Oklahoma. Well, you seen the football game in Colorado? It was snowing like hell all the way across there to Arkansas. That's a lot of people without power. All at Mississippi, Alabama, North, all that Louisiana, and all the Gators are frozen in Louisiana. Yeah. And what was I going to say? So it's probably that because say that's why gas went up because the fuel situation. But they said it's crazy. If you see them roads and people they've got semis sliding on the ice roads and stuff. They tell people not to drive. So that's going to be a lot of. If you get anything shipped right now, the shipping is really messed up because I had my wife's supposed to be getting some stuff for her baking stuff for her show and it's was not able to get it and it's delayed a week and it's just all crazy. So it's gonna be hectic. Maybe calm down in about the first week of February. I mean, right now till February, mid February, or it might be some crazy times. This cold weather gets out of here. But yeah, congratulations on Daniel on your New England Patriots going to the Super Bowl. Yep, yep, yep. So, guys, what else is on your mind, guys? I know it went to 90, but I could stay on a little bit longer because I got like 6, 7 people. It's only 8:45. I thought it was later than that. I can stay on a little bit longer. Anybody got? I ain't got Terrence on here, so I ain't got the encyclopedia. So, but I'll try to help. I do it best best knowledge I can if we talk about any of those pop culture discussions. But anything else on anybody's mind before we call it a night or later? Give me anything, guys. Whatever's on your mind. Listen to it as long as they ain't offensive. I mean, I go extreme, but as long as you being offensive or just tick me off or tick one of my fan base off. So Daniel, you go to Ole Miss University, or you just? I'm assuming you'll go. You're from Boston, but you go to Ole Miss. They had a good year in football this year. Lane Kiffin did them wrong, but they had a good year in football. All right, guys. Anybody new coming in, please subscribe, share, and hit that like button up there. Subscribe if you can. If you ain't subscribed before, come on, hang out with us. Come into the chat. That's the main thing. Come into the chat. If you got anything you want to talk about, you got any questions, come in that chat. We'll try to answer them the best we can. Close the door. I'll give a few more minutes if nobody comes in. Or I'll do it to 100. I'll go to 100 minutes. If nobody comes in, then we'll shut her down. And because I got 8 people watching. But come on in, guys. We'll talk about anything. If you want to just talk about it, hey, I'm cold, I'm frozen, and I ain't got power, and I'm living in this. I'm living in snow right now. That's whatever you want to talk about, guys. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We'll try to answer the questions the best we can. And chill with you. Oh, it was really good. It ain't nothing left. It was really good, dude. These little monsters I live with, my kids, they devour. They devour the whole thing. Really good though. It was really good. You had chicken thighs on there and the beans and all that. Oh, talking about shit, man. We got Carlos fish in here. The the septic tank is chilly. Dude, you got some ice cubes floating around there? You might be frozen. 70. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a frozen fish, man, in that tank. He ain't gonna get away. He ain't gonna get away. It's a frozen poop. Guys, if you don't know it, subscribe to Carlos Fish there. He's one of my good buddies on my puppet or our puppet thing on Saturday nights with Snow Dub. And he's a if what I was saying, he's a poop fish. He's a fish that's poop, and he's a cool puppet. So he's a poop fish. So that's why the poop dialogue is talking about 7 degrees. Damn. Mm-mm-mm. I just did you get a lot of snow? How was did you get a lot of ice and snow? Because Carlos, you live in Tennessee, right? Tennessee, I believe, right? And also, Carlos, he does a lot of car restorations and stuff too. You can check him out if you got his other channel in there. Lots of freezing rain. Yeah, I have a friend that went up to North Carolina. Trees been dropping all over. Really? Yeah. I had a friend who went up to North Carolina to go skiing, and he said it's just ice. It's like the worst ice storm ever. Yeah, northern middle Tennessee. So yeah, you're getting that's the main stretch of freaking freezing stuff going on. And he said just like ice everywhere. I was like, ugh. Yep. Oof. I bet Dollywood ain't open. I bet Dolly, man. I mean, her big old boobs are frozen right now. I saw because it was her birthday the other day. I think she was 80. I think she's like 80 or something. And they had her like going through the park in the little carriage. I was like, yeah, she's still a good looking woman for her age. I know a little face work, but her body, she's got a beautiful body for her age. Probably spent a lot of money, but but let's see. Greenhouse got wiped out. Oh shit, that ain't good. Driveway had 20 trees down. Is it a lot of wind in it too? Is that what the trees is? I mean, y'all must be getting a lot of like heavy winds in that. Well, I know the ice and they say when it freezes, it can like shatter. They make the trees almost shatter. Properly is trashed with tree debris. So y'all getting like how like y'all must be getting some massive gust in there. God, and that with that and the ice and the snow. Oh my God. And probably did you lose power? I know Ginger she lost power. It's just exploding. Just exploding. Gusty mainly the ice. So the ice is what's taking the trees down. Wow. Wow. So it ain't the wind, it's the ice. Oh wow. And then you get a little wind in there that just completely takes it. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, it sucks, man. That's Carlos. You're gonna have a lot of work to do once this crap gets over with. That's the bad thing. Well, that's like my yard. I got 1,000 freaking leaves, and it's killing all these trees down here where we live because it's not used to. It ain't used to freaking frozen tundra, man. Yeah, it's about 8 hours. Yeah, for about 8 hours, been on since. Oh, okay. Well, at least you got power. I know that got to be sucking not to have power and not go for all that crap. Can't do nothing. Mm-mm-mm. Well, guys, I was going to tell you something else. I talked to Jedi today for a little bit, probably about an hour ago before I got on here. Um, he's doing better. He came home like yesterday or night before, well, yesterday, night before, and they are moving his procedure up to I think the end of the week. So I think it's either the 31st or the 1st of February. So they're moving his procedure up. So guys, keep him in your prayers and thoughts and prayers, because he's been battling that thing and he's been having to go to the hospital 2 or 3 times now since the holidays. So it's a dangerous situation with your heart and all that. So guys, so hopefully this procedure will get him in line and he'll be able to he won't have to have any of those scares anymore in the future. So I know that. So I think he said I don't know if he may not be able to do. Yeah, yeah, he won't be on the Saturday night because he'll be possibly in the. He said he might do Friday if he ain't gone in yet, so he don't know. So check him out on Snow Dove's channel. But he is doing a show tomorrow, guys. So check him out tomorrow, Jedi Master. He's gonna do his Lost in Space a little bit. Might be his last show till he goes in. So I know the boss and Carlos like to play duck hunt a lot, so they'll play a lot of duck hunt. Guys, it's an inside joke. If you have to be on the you have to watch the Cotton Show to understand. Oh Lordy Lord. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, good. We had a pretty good show. We had a pretty good show on Saturday. Not a lot of people showed up. It was I guess Gator, none of them showed up. Yep, a duck hunt. We got all three. Yeah, what Carlos you was there? I think you were in the chat. Yeah, we got all three of the damn positivity breaks in. And we said it. We Sock came in, Root Shell came in. And we said this is for, and we did it on Friday too. And we I think pissed Snow off. I said this is for Jedi. We're doing it for Jedi. Oh man, did it for Jedi. Snow's gonna have to make a fourth one. What to tell him? I said gonna have to make a fourth one. Fourth positivity break. Oh Lord. All right. Are we over 100 minutes? I'm not sure if anybody's live tonight. I think I seen that Chris Knight and them are on the live here in a little bit, but I'm not sure. I don't think none of the regulars. I think maybe Snacks might be having him a little show later tonight. I seen something possibly, but let's see. Are you a Jedi? I wish. I wish. I'm more of the evil person, so I'm more of a Sith than I'm a Jedi. I'm always the villain. I like the villains. I'm a villain person. Would you win in a fight? Who would win in a fight with Darth Vader or Darth Maul? I'd say Vader. Vader was more powerful, smarter. But Maul's a badass though. But he's more rogue and a little bit. I would say. Snacks did a little one a bit ago. Okay, I was wondering if he was snowed in too up there. Are you a ghost? No, I'm not a ghost, man. I'm just sitting up against my. I'm here in my bedroom, so I'm just putting my head against the curtain here. Darth Carlos, he can use the corn. Yeah, Darth Carlos, yeah. He can spit, so he can throw those corn kernels and blind them. What kind of ghost was Slimer in Ghostbusters? What kind of ghost was he? Uh, fuck. Damn, I need I need Terrence for this one. He probably give me the. He was Slimer. I don't know what. He was. I don't know what the hell. I'd have to go back to Ghostbusters one. They probably was a name for it, but if you know it, man, put it in the shank. I know they mentioned something, but I can't remember. Free ranging poltergeist. Yeah, I thought they had a special name for it. I don't know. What's up, Lonely Ranger? What's going on? Hell yeah, Vader. Yep, Vader. In your opinion, who's better clone? The clones were stormtroopers. Well, the clones were smarter. The stormtroopers were just, the clones were trained, but they were trained properly. Stormtroopers, see, that's the thing. That's why you see the original, how dumb the damn stormtroopers are. Because they just started grabbing. They like the people. The stormtroopers are like the people putting the fair rides together. They just picked all the crackheads and meth heads throughout the galaxy and didn't pay them much. So, like typical every business does today. But the clones were a way better unit. Let me see. Let's see. Badass pirate skeleton. Never trust a woman and never trust a fart. Yeah, sometimes. Big Moose, 18-inch. In cat. Well, okay. All right. Free ranging poltergeist. A dead alien. Okay. What happens when you make bean and onion carousel tear gas? Yeah, that's nasty stuff. Oh, snow, 18 inches. Okay, cool. 18. Okay. I didn't know what you was talking about. Okay. I didn't know what you were saying about. Don't troopers with a front line. Stormtroopers were a front line. Yeah, but the clones were smarter, intelligent. Like I said, the troopers, they were just grabbing people, whatever. You've seen that like in Solo, they just did the runaways, the outcasts, just want to be a clone trooper. They didn't train them very well. They just, they just threw them a helmet on, and there was just a body out there. They they got killed, they killed and died. They just they just get another person. But the clones were, that was a lot. If you lose a clone, they were. You seen how the Camino, how they trained them and they properly did everything right, so they were healthy and trained right and intelligent. They were high well thinking. Yeah. Guys, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. This is just a hangout chat, just a Q&A pretty much. But we do a lot of other crazy things on the channel, puppets and just fun streams, rock and roll streams, all that stuff. I used to do on StreamYard. This is on my phone, so it's not the best quality, but just a hangout, just chill. And I appreciate you coming in. But like I said, hit that like button, subscribe, share, notifications, and all the good stuff. Frontline clones were the third rank. All right. Cool. Yeah. Well, talking about all this, so is y'all excited about that Maul series coming out? Darth Maul. Looks interesting. Looks very interesting. The animation looks nice. It looks very sharp and on point. Looks really good. So hopefully the story's really good. I'm gonna check it out if I still have Disney Plus. That's the thing. I might have to reinvest in Disney Plus again for that. I have to wait till some of the movies come out, Avatar and all that come in, before I can watch it all at one time. You wait till the series is over, and I can just get it at the end and check them all out. That's why I watched Tron at 3 the other day, and I was not happy. Was not a good film. Not a very good film. Jared Leto, very disappointing. But yeah, that Maul looks pretty darn good. Do it's a trap. Yeah, it is a trap. Looks like I lost everybody. Nine o'clock, guys. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock on the dot. Dot. You still here? Is Georgie doing a stream on his channel? Faith. I thought I saw him doing, like, loading up one. No? Okay, I thought he was. Yeah, me and him did earlier, but it didn't really bring nobody in. Well, Carlos, are you coming if they do have that meet and greet thing in Orlando? Are you going to come down for that, or you? See, me, the problem is, even though I live here, it's dependent when it is. If it's in the middle of the week and I got to work, I won't be able to do it. And I was looking at prices, and I think, God, they're expensive to go in that MegaCon. I mean, I want to meet the guys and all that, but I don't know. I know I'm poor too. Well, that's the thing. I want to meet all the people. I want to meet Snow, and I want to meet Loki and all that. But I can't spend a couple $100 to get into the damn MegaCon. It's just way too expensive. And I live 2 hours away from Orlando. I mean, I like to. In the worst case scenario, I love to just come up for one day and figure out what they're doing. If they're just hanging out, eat, get lunch with them, or just chill with them, and stuff. That would be cool. I heard Snow may. He was saying he might not be able to. He was saying, "Hey, work. That's work, man. You got to work." Yeah, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Something outside the con. The con's just too damn expensive. And the thing is, if you spend 100 or 200, I don't know how much hell it is. It's like $100 or something. But depending how many days you go to it, if you're just hanging out, you're not going to go hang out in that because you want to go see the characters and all. So you're not there for that. So, but be cool if we just hang out and chill, for one of the days. I wouldn't mind that. Depends on if they got access to do it. Well, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. I mean, I think it's just we'd be walking around with our puppets on our hand and trying to be cool. Hopefully, people don't kick us out when we go. Like one of us run over. Oh, it's Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers, and he's like, "Get that son of a bitch!" I tell him to get that son of a bitch out of here. He's a bunch of people running over puppets up their hands up their asses and running up the Geeks and Gamers and or or what's his name, neurotics and all that. Like, oh, it's Doomcock. PMS's live show. That would be like good. Yeah, it would. That would be a. But I don't know. I know Jay would be there, but I'm not that kind of puppet. Yeah. You don't want to spread the shit, do you, Carlos? I'm spreading the shit. Puppets are just. Your puppets are just into. Hang on. Oh my god. Oh god. Yep. Oh man. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine Rudy coming up there and saying the c word. And have somebody dress up as a damn horse. Like I can imagine Snow. There's somebody dressed in the damn horse costume, and Rudy's there. Um, that would be funny. That would be funny. Oh my God, how to play a positive body positivity break? Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, that play. Yeah, let's get up there and then play that. Like, you'd imagine that we got a little panel up there. We got a little puppet, puppet box or something. We're doing the puppets. Nobody sees us, and then we hear the sock say the c words 3 times, and then the screen pops on that body positivity. Yeah, we either gonna lose a lot of fans, or we get kicked out or something. Or who knows, man? There'd be some people's like, God damn, that's crazy shit. I gotta subscribe. I get a lot of subs real quick. Might finally get snacks up to 1,000 subs after that one. Get a phone with a tiny projector and cut the lights off and play. Yeah. Oh God, that is crazy. That is crazy. Well, I'm gonna make it 2 hours, guys. I'm at 113, so I'm gonna push that 7 more minutes and make this a 2 hour stream. We're going that extra hour tonight. Oh God. Oh Lord. Yeah, I laugh at that stuff. Just have a booth up and have Piper with her boobs bouncing. Jolly over. Uh, yeah, but that's the thing. If Snow can't make it, that's gonna suck. And I talked to Shell, and he said he's not gonna make. He ain't got no money to go up there, and because he just had to come. I go. I think to New Hampshire or something to see his mom. So he's already wasting money on that. Snow not making it there again. Well, here's the thing. Snow just came to Orlando. We got his dog in October, so and if he's needing to work, he's like me. I mean, he makes pretty good on the show, but it still probably don't pay the bills. And I know Tony does it like for that's he doesn't work, he just does that. But Tony tells me he's struggling. He's like, "Yeah, I'm having to eat soup because I ain't got no money to buy." I was like, "Well, that's the thing." I mean, like me, I have fun with it, but I can't survive off this damn YouTube. I mean, it's just you have to work, and that's the thing. I may have to work that week, and if I'm tied up at work, you know, I just can't pick up. The problem is I can't just pick up and leave because I got my son in baseball, and then I got my daughter doing soccer. So And if my wife's working, then I can just run up there on the middle of the weekday if it's a weekday, and then she ain't gonna be able to take them for soccer. That's why I'm tied up. Sometimes I can't do some of these shows, so I'm just tied up on, you know, this activities and work and the kids. You have more subs than most of us. Yeah, but it does. I don't get that much. I get all my subs from shorts. I don't, lies. I mean, you can look at it. We got up to 20 people at one time. I mean, I don't get no super. I get a couple super chats here and there. So, I mean, I don't get. That's where the money comes in. I get trying to go pro at under 30K and stuff. Yeah, yeah. I'm at 15 and a half right now. But I've been doing it for 5, 6 years. But like I said, I did most of my stuff I got when I was starting out. Me and my buddy, always talk about Eric. We went to a lot of wrestling shows. A lot of my stuff came from wrestling. I got two I got two 15 short clips, 15-second clips from wrestling. One of them's got it's got 1 million views, and it's got literally 1,500 subs off that one clip, and the other one's got close to 1,000. Just those two clips. I mean, right there, But that's just a 15-second clip. That's not a live show or nothing. A lot of stuff when I was doing, we got a lot of wrestling clips, and I was doing the wrestling shows, and a lot of outside the country, subs. A lot of people from across the world. Not here in America. So, but I'm thankful for everything. I mean, like I said, I got monetized, but it's not. It's not. I know. I'm a small fish. I'm not. I even. Yeah. You said. But a lot. Like I said, a lot. Those subs came from shorts and stuff. So. Now my wife. See, this is the thing. My wife. She does cooking shows now. She got most of all her subs from her live shows because she does she does good. She does 1,500 views like on a everyday 15 to 2,000 views on a everyday hour stream of cooking. Which then when I get this done, I've been on 2 hours. Maybe I get 300. I mean we've been steady, but we haven't been going up 30s, and she'll you got 30, 40 people in there. But now Jedi's the same way. He's not building his lives, but he's shorts. He's like pounding. If you've seen, he's almost got 3,000 subscribers on his. But he does that law. He's got a niche for that lost in space. He found a whole community for that, and that's great. And he's gonna be the first person I ever see make it on do the lives, the shorts, making it be monetized. Because he says it's only, I think he got that 3 million or something like that. It's been like 3 months or something. He's less than 1 million away, and every short he does, he's getting 20, 30, he has 70,000 views, 100,000 views, and he's just putting it out, 5, 10 of those damn shorts a week and a day, and just popping. And that's where he's getting all these subs. But it's awesome. I think it's awesome. But I just say he'll get monetized the other way. So I told him, I said, once you get monetized, then you just do, feel how you want. But he could make him a good little bank, on them if he keeps getting them 20, 30,000 view things. Yeah, my wife's still good. I said her channel is probably has more action than mine. I mean, even though like I said, I got more subs than her, but she'll go on like right. She went on right now. She would probably get 1,000 view, live, and that's awesome. But yeah, she's a hot Latin woman too. So look at me. Ain't many people want to see a woolly haired redheaded Viking from Ireland. With beer belly. They just don't. They just that doesn't. That ain't gonna cut it. The ladies will get a lot more things like Piper and Ginger and all them. They're gonna get their stuff. Actually, they would get more if they did a little more in their things. They'd probably get really good. Because some of these girls, they just start up. I was like, and within a month they already monetized and people throwing money at them left and right. I was like, God Almighty. So just depending what content is. I mean, it's that there's I seen this one girl. She just started. I didn't tell my wife did, but I was like, this girl wears like a bikini, like cooking, and you see these people just throwing money in, and her shit, her channel went crazy. It's all depending on what you are. I face it 441, and that's really good. She does a religious channel, and I mean that's really good. She's been growing that really good. I mean, if you're one of these supermodel girls that likes to flaunt it all, you could start a channel up there, and you know, you don't even have to show any nudity. You just got there and you just like hee hee giggle a little bit and this I've seen these girls, they just crackle a bottle and then and people sit there and watch and send in super chats. I mean, it's whatever you want to do. You don't have to. You don't have to. So I was telling my cousin, I said, you don't have to. I said, some of these girls, they don't have to be, nudie or nothing. God, you just get there and just hi, like just act goofy and they make the money. But fortunately, yeah, that's true. My problems, I get on there and do live streams on StreamYard, and I get freaking copyrighted on half the shit I put on there. I like having fun with it. I like doing the clips and the shit, and then of course, fucking YouTube, they copyright the hell out of you. Can't do anything fun. But yeah, but I ain't worried about it. Yeah, it was like last night. George was like, "Oh, don't put me no copyright." I said, "But the copyright don't do nothing. You can't monetize the stream." I said, "We got 60 freaking views on it. I'm, I ain't gonna make no money on that. You have to have at least 1,000 to start making money." I said, dude, I just after I figured out they already they sent me a message. Oh, you got copyright material. Oh, fuck you. I just kept putting more. So I can't charge you for it. It just all it does is make the video not not monetizable. But just have fun with it. Yeah. But George is worried. I said, dude, George, you need to worry about getting your subs and watch hours. So yeah, I have to start doing. I got to start doing streams. That's I guess not. I have to take all the clips out. Yeah, they don't. I just have to keep my horse. I got my own horse brake. I have to keep that and a couple other things, but the rest of them just get rid of it. Well, I'll just do it. I'll just keep them for when I want to do crazy shows. Yeah. All right, guys, dude, I have went past 120 minutes. I'm gonna let me make it 25. So, guys, I want to thank everybody coming on in, and guys, go subscribe to the Carlos Fish man right here. Great channel. Go subscribe to his other channel too. He does a lot of like auto work and stuff like that, and pimping his rides. Something you remember that old show, Pimping That Ride? He does a lot of that cool stuff. So go over and check it out. It's awesome, dude. And he hangs out with us on the Cotton Connection or the what's the Tuck and Roll show right now over on Snow Dove's channel. But you go definitely subscribe to that channel also. And guys, just if you go on my main page, there's a ton of links there. Just go all day. It's like Tuckerverse, Cotton People. I put Cotton Connection, friends, and all these people I got from Snacks, the Punk. Well, everybody's on that free page. Just subscribe to every damn person on that page. And then I got all my family things with Faith and all them. Subscribe all them. And then I got some cool friends there. And I ain't got no really channels like big dog channels. I mean, I ain't gonna go. I'm not gonna go put a freaking what's that guy makes? It's got a 2 or 3 million, 400 million views. He sells candy bars now. What the hell? What the hell? Mr. Beast. Yeah, I don't put no fuckers like that on my channel. I don't need a support. I don't. I mean, I'm trying to help people that needs help. Not nobody's got 400 million subscribers. But yeah, Brain Shatter. Yeah, go get there, check it out. His channel there, and check out Faith's channel. Let's see what did I loan that. So what if the military is real? What is it now? What if a military in real life was replaced by clones? Well, it would be really be a tough army to beat. Yeah, but the problem is the military is getting away from more humans. They're going more to robotics and stuff. So, and you put AI. See, the thing is, you can make a robot now. You can make self aware and all that stuff. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, Mr. Beast. Yeah, fuck Mr. I don't even how the hell that guy got that many freaking views. He's not that entertaining. These people. Yeah, they don't even, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I rather help. I rather see these smaller channels grow. It's like Jedi, man. I'm so damn happy that man way he's going, and he's doing it for fun too. He ain't even, I want him to make some money. I told him, say, dude, don't worry, make some money. I said, he says, well, I can't. I said, well, then you can. They got it on there because he says you can't because of retirement. I guess you know how this government is. You can't make money if you're so your age. And I said, well, the one good thing he said he can put the like the charities and stuff. So any super chat they can do that. No, that's good. So I said, do it that way. Then you can put it to charity work or something. So humane society or something like that. Or anything is your thing. So, but like I said, like snacks. And all, I love to see him get up. He needs get him up to 1,000 subscribers and all that. Oh no, and in the fish, man. I know the fish's other channels. You monetize on the other channel, like the Brain Shatter channel, but we don't get the fish channel monetized. And I ain't got Mr. Rico a channel now, so I'm working on it. So I think he's only got like 56 subs, but I'm gonna work on it. I'm gonna try to get him up. I got Brother Phil's is 200 something. I had that, and I just sort of abandoned that channel. But I got a strike on that channel, so I was trying to. And here's the weirdest thing about that channel. I got a strike on that freaking channel, and so it's got to come off. It's coming off in the air. Well, I actually got the strike last year, but I haven't really messed around with the channel, and I never went out and do that thing where you have to do the whole, or what they call it, where you have to go and do a little counseling thing where they say, "Oh, I'm sorry for doing wrong on YouTube." And I got it like July, and I just forgot about it. I said, shit, I went out there and put it. And they said, oh, now you got the April. So, because they won't take the damn strike. It just sits there until you do that little thing. And, and it was weird. I got the strike from a live. It was from, and I didn't put it. I said, I questioned it, whom they, from my main channel, but I didn't get a strike on that. And I didn't get a strike on the other channel. I did it on 3 channels. When he was just but they struck that channel. I'm like, what the hell? You didn't strike. I didn't say nothing, but it's like, well, you strike that channel, but you didn't strike the other 2. I think it was one of the booty breaks or something like that. I think it showed too much ass or something. They said, oh, there's possible, nudity or whatever, which wasn't, which was bullshit. But so I just got to clear out, and if they took it away, I wouldn't give a shit. I had 250 subs on it, but I just got to work on that. So that's Brother Phil. I'm gonna bring him into a morning show on Sunday morning. Faith, I got an idea with that, so I got to get with you and Lily about that with Brother Phil. But y'all doing a Sunday show, so we'll talk about that later. More religious show, but with a puppet. Got to have a puppet in that show. All right, guys. Yeah, it was him. It was the fish that farted. All right, guys. This is my last go around because it is at 1:30 now. So I will an hour and 2 hours and 10 minutes. But yeah, subscribe to these great people and come on in again. Like I said, I do shows at random, sometimes around this time of day, from like 6 to 9. I'm usually doing if I ain't tied up on something. Carlos, have a good. Be safe, brother. Be safe. I know you up there, brother. Be safe. Don't get up. Don't get on that crazy road or anything with that ice and shit, man. We need that. We need that fish. We need that fish on a Saturday night, man. We don't need to. We don't need to have you missing on us, bro. But yeah, that's a good man there. So definitely. But yeah, guys. Yeah, subscribe. Like I said, just go to that and just subscribe all those great channels and try to build up the community. That's the best thing. We need a lot of good friends, a lot of good family, and build up a community. That's how we have a good, enjoyable show and all that. But all right, guys, peace. Enjoy your Taco Tuesday tomorrow, and be safe wherever you're at. Because like I said, there's some bad weather out there. Just don't get on the road if you don't have to, because you don't want to lose your life for get on the road if you don't have to. Just be safe, guys. Instead of trying to trim the dry, clean the driveway. So I need to say, yep. Yeah, just be safe. Be careful too with them damn trees. So you don't want the damn tree to fall on you. That's crazy. That ice freezing those trees and knocking them down. But all right, guys, it's been a great night. Like I said, enjoy your Monday. Hope you go enjoy your wrestling if you're a wrestling fan. They know Monday Night Football, so wait till the Super Bowl in 2 weeks. And we go watch WWE. It's on tonight, so go watch that. The Jedi's watching. And hope you have an enjoyable Taco Tuesday tomorrow. And go check out Snow or Jedi's channel. He'll be right before it snows. I think at 8 or 9. And you can go check out the Snow channel tomorrow. His Taco Tuesday show about 10:15 Eastern time. And you get a good laugh. All right, guys, peace. I might see you tomorrow night. See you tomorrow, maybe, if I go live. I mean not because we're watching a basketball game. But if not, if I do, if you get that notification, you'll know when I go live, guys. Peace.